Welcome back to our Stony Creek journey. I thought I'd give you a bit of a garden update on the outdoor garden to see what's happening. Yesterday we've had Jake and Jan and the kids here stay for the weekend, and Jake and Robert put up my tomato trellis, so that looks great, and I'm going to start putting some irrigation tubing along there, and I'm pretty keen to plant some tomatoes, but it may be too early. I mean, we're starting to get consistently in double digits at night, and the days are quite nice. It was a bit cold this morning, so I may wait another week or so, but like every spring, everybody's itching to get their tomatoes in, but I know in Melbourne it was the start of November, so I might be pushing my luck. So I've got undercover here some brassicas, I've got some cabbage, some purple sprouting broccoli, and some normal broccoli. I think chances are that we may not get much from these because they may bolt. It's going to get too hot too quickly, but you never know. I just wanted to get them in the ground because I did have them as seedlings, and the sooner they're in the ground, they're helping to grow the soil as well. And we've got pigs and chickens. If they don't make anything for us, then we will feed them to the chickens. The potatoes, I'll go back and show you, they're growing great, looking good, and I even had a wee sneak peek under this one today, and it's got a potato growing. And this morning I planted this bed. So I was going to plant this second bed 2 or 3 weeks or a month after the first bed, but then the other day I thought, well, it's actually going to take us quite a while to eat that row. So it's been 8 weeks since I planted the first row, so now we've got the second row in. And in this bed beside it, it's a little bit higgledy-piggledy of a few different things. The little arbour at the back, we've got some snow peas, and that's a rabbit protector. We've got some more broad beans that may not come to anything, then we might just dig those in. We've got some beetroot that are growing well, popped in some radishes, they're growing really nicely. And this one's got some carrots that don't look so good, but some more beetroot. But these carrots are starting to look good. You can see they're starting to pop up, which is great. We have got some volunteer potatoes because this is where originally the garden had potatoes, and you can see one over there too. And I'm just letting them grow because I think they're meant to be there. So these are more beetroot in there, and then we've got some red onions, and I will start to plant some more carrots here. You can never have enough carrots. So that will be that bed, and once we've done the tomatoes, the bed behind the tomatoes I'm keeping for capsicums and chilies, because our sun will come from this direction in the afternoon and the tomatoes will shade off a bit of the capsicums. They can get a bit burnt if it's too hot. And then we'll wait and see what we're going to do for the rest, but we've got some climbing beans growing at the moment too, and I might get another little arbour up here. We'll have some dwarf beans, but we've also then got some zucchinis to put in, and then I've got another bed to do here, which I haven't done because I've been busy doing the strawberries and the raspberries and everything else. So the raised garden beds, they're just going wild. The broad beans got beautiful flowers, and they're starting to show some signs of little pods. But we have had the best, oh hello chickens, we've had the best snow peas I've ever grown. We've been harvesting those and harvesting, and the lettuces are still just, I mean, I planted those, I think, as you might have seen, the week we arrived, and we've been here for nearly 4 months and we're still eating. This little kale, I'm letting it go to seed because I actually like the colour of that. But all our bok choy has gone to seed, and I'm just letting that go to seed at the moment because the bees are actually loving it. Most of the broccoli here are done, but I am still harvesting some little bits and pieces that we had for dinner last night. We've started eating our Swedes, and this one's going to seed, so I do need to get that out. In this bed here, we've got heaps of more silver beet than you can eat, but the pigs are enjoying, and best coriander I've ever grown too. This rocket's gone to seed, but we're just letting the bees have that, and then hopefully it might just volunteer. This bed, and I've got more snow peas here as well, and they're just starting to pod up as well. So the plan was to succession sow the snow peas so that we're going to have snow peas for quite a while. And there's more down here. We've got some more rocket growing here, a couple of more, that's a purple sprouting broccoli. I wanted to hopefully not put some slug and snail pellets down, but I've had to because I've tried eggshells, cayenne pepper, coffee grounds, but nothing has stopped them, and they're quite decent sized slugs here, so I have put some down. I didn't really want to, but I've got under these boards some parsnips and some carrots. Tried 3 times to grow carrots here and they just haven't grown, so we'll keep trying. And there's strawberries over the back there that I planted very early on because I had nowhere else to put them. So pretty happy with how things are going. Hello girls, and Roger, and there's a few other boys in there as well. And the fruit trees are looking fantastic. I will do a bit of a tour in there soon because we've got some little bits of fruit developing. Oh, this is Charlene, who has just jumped on the tree. And she just ate a leaf. I hope she's not going to eat the fruit. This will be interesting. All right, I'll show you my corn that I'm growing. So here are the little corn seedlings. I planted 60 at this stage and we're looking good. This looks like a few may not have germinated, and I have got another 30 that I can plant for which ones don't come up. So this one in the corner was the first one up, and he's growing some good leaves. So hopefully, and it might not be for another month, probably 3 weeks until it's warm enough to plant these out in the area where the chickens are working up. So yeah, they're growing good. Stony Creek cleanup day. Taking Ben on the motor mower. Fab job. And we got some trees cut down today by Greg. Looks great. So Greg came out today with his chainsaw, and we've chopped with the royal Greg. He's chopped these trees down here, which has really opened up the entrance to the house. It looks great. So the next job is, once the ground's dry, because it has been so wet, puddles, is to dig out those stumps, and then we'll start working on the pond. So the house looks a lot more open, which is great. And now we've just got the leftovers of the trees to chop those up and then put them into a big pile and burn that when we're allowed. And then Robert's working in the veggie garden. We're putting up my tomato trellis, so then we can start planting some tomatoes. Got some helpers moving some mulch today. There's Jake, George, Frank and Ben. Say hi, Ben. Frank, say hi.
Say hi. Cheese!
What's happening with the chickens? So I've just let the Australops into the big area where the original coop is. They've never been out here, so I've had to lock everybody else out. The new light Sussex are out, and there's a couple in the other coop. But just letting the new little Australops use their legs, pick on some fresh grass. I give them grass every day, but it's their turn to have a bit of a play in a bigger coop. They're funny to watch because all of a sudden they'll go running back into their old coop. still haven't worked out who's roosters and who's hens, but it looks like a few more roosters in the blacks. Definitely one in the blue. Oh, there's a bit of a standoff here. But they're enjoying a little bit more freedom. So the chicken caravan's going great. Look, the girls are all coming over. They think I've got something for them. Oh, and then the pigs think I've got something for them too. But I have, but a bit later. So this is where I think I've said before that we're going to plant some corn and hopefully pumpkin. Going to try a hand at watermelon. I've been told that that doesn't grow very well in this area, but we'll have a go. So the chickens have done a fabulous job at really digging this area out and doing lots of poo, as chickens do. And we'll probably keep them in here for another half a week, and then move the caravan into this paddock. And then there's the bees. Robert opened the hive the other day and it's chocker full of honey. So now I'll take you back. He's put a honey box there. So hopefully we'll have some Stony Creek honey soon. Let's go and have a look at the eggs. So everybody's worked out how to use the water very well now. Let's check on the eggs. Early this morning we had a look and there was 2 eggs, probably by about 8 o'clock, which I gave to Jake and Jan. And oh, someone's on the nest. What have we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's there's a poop in the nest too. So that's a dozen eggs today from the girls in the caravan. That's probably the best that we've had actually. We've had a few 9s, but yeah. Oh, hello, Miss Speckle. She's a speckled Sussex. She's very pretty, isn't she? Very pretty. And the 2 roosters, where are they? They're actually under there eating. And they look like, we put some wheat in their feed the other day, and they look like they're pulling out the feed to get to the wheat, so we're going to have to sort that out. Making a bit of a mess there. But everybody's travelling very nicely. We had to adjust the time for daylight savings so that it closed a little bit later because they go in sort of at sundown. Yeah. So they're now heading into the caravan about 7:15 at night. But still, oh, hello. Such characters. And they get up, the door opens at 6 a.m. so they can get up and get out and do chicken stuff. So they're looking good. Yes, hello. Oh, hello. All right. I'll head back out. I have fallen over this netting twice. Luckily it's always off, but twice lucky there's no video and no one could see, but twice I've fallen over this netting now. Got to get your leg over it. Right. That's the update for today. Thanks for watching.